Terima kasih kepada SATEC kerana memberi peluang untuk kami memberi pembentangan penggunaan SEDEX. Dan daripada apa yang saya dapat tadi, banyak pendadahan yang dapat kami kongsikan. Masih ramai lagi yang tidak kenal SEDEX, sedangkan SEDEX ni banyak boleh membantu usahawan-usahawan di Selangor, terutama mereka yang mikro dan juga daripada produk makanan.
Ini adalah kali kedua saya attend CITEC punya event. Saya berterima kasih kepada Kerajaan Negeri Selangor dan juga CITEC ni buat program macam ni, panggil orang yang baru nak berkecimpung dalam perniagaan online, membuka minda kepada mereka yang makan gaji untuk jadi usahawan. Dan saya sangat berterima kasihlah.
Program ni telah memberikan pendedahan kepada saya tentang kepentingan digitalisasi dan e-commerce kepada perniagaan pada masa kini. Saya rasa dengan adanya platform e-dagang seperti ini, Shopee, Lazada akan membantu meningkatkan pendapatan perniagaan saya kerana liputan pasaran yang lebih luas.
Jelajah Usahawan Selangor bertujuan untuk berkongsi maklumat dan juga menggalakkan usahawan kita untuk menyertai perniagaan atas talian. Kerajaan negeri akan terus mengajar program ini untuk memberikan pendedahan yang maksimum kepada usahawan bagi mereka menyertai dunia digital dalam perniagaan atas talian ini.
During embracing the time of COVID-19, and in this manner, Lazada Malaysia is working with existing sellers as well as new sellers. So in many ways, we are reaching out to sellers out there or would-be sellers, wannabe sellers. Come on, join Lazada as soon as possible. Enjoy dedicated support that we will provide you every step of the way.
Program ini telah memberikan pendedahan kepada saya tentang kepentingan digitalisasi atau e-commerce kepada perniagaan pada masa kini.
Dengan adanya platform e-dagang seperti Shopee dan Lazada, meningkatkan pendapatan perniagaan saya kerana liputan pasaran lebih seluas.
Saya berharap program-program seperti ini dapat diteruskan dalam membantu usahawan-usahawan kecil dan sederhana di negeri Selangor ini dengan menjadikan dunia digital sebagai platform baru untuk perniagaan mereka.
Jumlahnya mungkin tidak terlalu besar kerana kita menumpukannya kepada usahawan negeri Selangor sendiri.
Kehadirat ilahi kerana dengan limpah dan kurnianya, negeri yang paling maju dalam bidang information technology, khusus diguna pakai dalam bidang commerce, perindustrian, perdagangan. Dan begitulah. Dan semoga mudah-mudahan ini menjadikan Selangor negeri yang kekal paling maju dalam dunia.
Sale 10,000 sebulan, mereka boleh pergi kepada 1 juta sebulan. Itu apa e-commerce boleh bantu anda.
Program Jelajah Usahawan Digital yang berlangsung kali pertama di Bangi.
Dan untuk mandiri dan terus memajukan kehidupan dengan bisnes.
Seorang student untuk memulakan bisnes mereka secara online.
Is social media really useful as a tool for your business? Yes. Especially in Malaysia with more than 80% penetration, there's about 26 million customers just waiting to get to know your business. And they're actively searching for your solution, and if you're not there, they will find your competitors instead. So regardless if you're a business owner, a founder, or even just a team member, it's very important to upskill yourself. Start with the basics. Facebook and Instagram, get started, post content, run ads, monitor data, and then grow from there. I hope that you will upskill yourself and grow your business through social media marketing.
Why social media is important nowadays? So if you look at yourself, you have your own Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Basically, it replaces newspapers, magazines, where you can easily see sponsored posts that is according to your interests. When you're browsing Instagram, right? All the posts that comes into your feed is what you like. And tentatively, ads that come out is catered to your liking on Instagram. So that is why it is very important for you to have a social media account for your business.
For the past 2 days, I have actually learned a lot of new things which were unknown to me before this, and I'm pleased to actually get the chance to come and study with CTech here and acquire these new skills, especially when it comes to social media marketing. And I believe that this will benefit more people out there, and I would like to inform you to join this program in the future.
I knew this class on social media marketing by CTech from social media, and I joined this class for the past 2 days, and I've learned a lot of new things I didn't know before, and the examples by the coach were given based on industry examples, which is real world examples, which is very useful for me. And I also learned more tips and tricks on how to run a successful social media marketing campaign. So I encourage all of you to join this class to increase your knowledge on social media marketing.
I've been joining this class for the past 2 days for this workshop. It's actually very useful for myself, and it do enhance my own personal skill, also to upgrade myself. So it's a very useful classes for me.
Yeah, I enjoy the class very much. For these 2 days, I do learn a lot, especially for beginner like us, where we don't really have much information and knowledge about social media marketing. So I find it particularly useful. So the classes are very practical, and then they give us a lot of real life information that is very valuable for us, so that we are very aligned and very relevant to the market. So I would definitely recommend this class to others. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Charles from DMC, and the question is why Google is important for business. Simple, because when we use Google, we have the intent to buy. So when we search the keywords on Google, we know what we want, and all Google needs to know and give us, it's for business especially, it is to rank on the first page of Google, and they match. So once the business is matched with the buyer's intent, that's it. It's so much easier to get customers coming to your business rather than marketing and selling to people who are not interested or probably the wrong target market. So that is why I like Google marketing very much. Thank you.
Now, Google is actually one of the largest platforms in the world, so it's really a benefit to actually know how it works, because a lot of people think that Google is just a place for you to put ads, but actually it's much more than that, especially when you need to get found on the internet.
What I learned during this class is I learned about Google Ads, how to set up Google Ads and difference between display and search.
Hi, my name is Ben and I've just attended a Google Ad Masterclass by SciTech. And so far, I think that it's one of the best courses around, and I would recommend this course to people who are interested to further on how Google Ad works, because it's not the basic masterclass that you see out there where they just finish in 2 hours, but this one actually goes through 2 days of course, and it really gives you the input you need to really run Google Ads professionally on your own.
I think the session was really great. I got a lot of information from the coach. I think it's packed with a lot of information and I really enjoyed the session. I think all the information I can use in the future.
So content marketing is important for business because that's how you stand yourself apart from other businesses. It's by creating content that's unique to you and that can resonate with your customers, and that's how you open this door towards a fantastic, towards building a fantastic relationship with your customers and get them to know you, what you stand for and what your business is about, and that's how you get your clients in this day and age. So content marketing is really powerful to grow your business either as a brand or your personal brand. That's where you create content, and that's how you get to invite people to your views and position yourself as a thought leader and an industry expert within your industry. Why does everybody need to learn the skill to create content? It's basically the base of everything. It's when you know how to attract your clients, you know what they love, you can create content that can invite them into your world and start getting to know you. Now, people will only buy from you if they like you and trust you. And the way to start getting them to like you and trust you is through content marketing, content that resonates with them and what they are looking for.
I'm attending content marketing courses organized by SciTech. So I'm learning about how to manage content marketing properly with a proper channel and how to choose a better platform for my brand, personal brand.
I definitely recommend this course, especially to those who have zero knowledge on digital marketing. It's very interesting, and content marketing is the most important part of digital marketing.
I think Nina is friendly and also very funny. She also is very helpful in helping me learning content marketing.
I think Nina is very entertaining. I didn't know that learning can be this fun, to be honest. At first I thought it was just going to be another boring course, but I had fun. It was very informative. It was very educational.
Alright, okay, hi and Assalamualaikum to everyone who are with me today for the CDEC live streaming session. Okay, my name is Salman and I am from the e-commerce division at CDEC. I think welcome to our viewers. I think maybe some of our viewers already know about CDEC, but now we already changed our name to CDEC. So we are in a bit of transition now. So from CDEC to CDEC. So yeah, so get familiar with CDEC. So we are changing from CDEC to CDEC. Okay, so if you are here with me now watching, I think we have about 57 viewers now, 59 and going up. So you can comment hi at the section, just say hi, how are you guys doing, so just to interact with each other. Okay, and then today we have a very interesting topic to share with everyone, which is the main topic is growing your business globally. So this topic is actually about cross-border. So for today's live session, I invited two special panelists. First, Mr. Adhwa from Digital Trade Section MATRADE, and the other one is Mr. Koh Tak Song, founder of KK eCommerce. Okay, and then so both of them will be with us this evening to actually share with you all today, specifically about the subtopic is first eTrade program 2.0, just launched I think last week, and then also the other one is just do it, maximize your eTrade grant. So if you already apply for the grant, how you want to maximize the grant. Okay, but before we start, let us first invite okay, hi, Encik Adhwa, Assalamualaikum.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. A very good afternoon, Salman and everyone attending this session.
Hi, KK. KK, your mic is off, so you have to open your mic.
Hello.
Okay, yes.
Hello,
KK.
Hello,
How are
everybody.
you?
Good.
Very good.
Very excited.
Okay, good.
For the 2.0.
Okay, so
After Encik Awal announced this since 25th. When you announced this? 25th, right? I cannot sleep already.
Yeah, launch on 25th, but you can start claim the grant starting from 1st March, right? Adhwa? Yes. Okay, so before we start, Adhwa, introduce a little bit about yourself, what you do in MATRADE, which division?
All right. My name is Adhwa. I'm in the digital trade section and part of the eTrade program unit. So what I do at MATRADE is basically to promote eTrade grants to the Malaysian businesses and of course to process and subsequently approve your grants. I'm also somewhat involved in other e-commerce related activities that MATRADE is involved in. So whenever there's e-commerce talk that involves MATRADE, it's very likely you either see me around as a speaker or at least as someone to talk about MATRADE.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Adhwa from Digital Trade Section MATRADE. Okay, KK, your turn. Mike.
Hello, I'm KK. I'm founder of KK eCommerce. I've been selling in eBay since 2015, if I'm not mistaken. Then later I was asked to help others to sell on eBay in the eTrade 1.0. And we have some successful case, and we are more than happy to continue the journey with you all and with MATRADE also in the eTrade 2.0. And let us hope. Let's make Malaysia product proud, bring Malaysia product to overseas. And Malaysia product can compete overseas. We must believe in that. Okay.
Okay, so that's what KK will share. How to make Malaysian product go cross border, right, KK?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we start, I think I'll remove them first, and then I will invite Mr. Adhwa first, and then after that, KK will start his session. I think about 3 o'clock or plus minus. So okay, once again, I would like to welcome all our panelists to CDEC live streaming session. If you look at the main topic today, if you don't know what's the topic today is about growing your business globally through MATRADE. So using their grants. Now they have an eTrade 2.0 program, which is a grant for you. You can use that grant to actually accelerate your cross-border. Okay, so e-commerce cross-border will continue to grow in the 21st century. So growing your business beyond shores is a dream for many entrepreneurs, but it doesn't come without challenges. And of course, one of the challenges is the cost. What is the cost? And so that's why today we have a speaker from MATRADE and also KK, experienced seller on eBay cross-border platform, to actually share with you how you can take advantage and also use that grant from MATRADE. Okay, for those who just joined our live streaming, we have two special panelists again, Adhwa from MATRADE and also Mr. KK from KK eCommerce. They'll be sharing on the topic of growing your business globally. Okay, right. Without further ado, let's first invite Mr. Adhwa from MATRADE to share about the eTrade program. Okay, Adhwa, the screen is yours.
Okay. Thank you very much, Salman. So I'll share my screen now. Okay. So for today, basically, as Salman said, I'll be talking about eTrade Program 2.0. But before I get to that, let me talk a bit about MATRADE and our services first. So MATRADE is a government agency tasked to promote national trade in Malaysia. So we are a government agency under MITI, Ministry of International Trade and Industry, with a vision to make Malaysia a globally competitive trading nation and as well as to promote Malaysian enterprises to the world. So we have 5 regional offices all over Malaysia. So on top of our HQ in KL, we have one in Kuala Terengganu, one in Penang, one in Johor, one in Sarawak, and one in Sabah. And on top of that, we have 34 trade officers and 12 marketing officers all over the world. So if you have any inquiries or any burning questions that you'd like to know about a certain market, the best advice you can get about entering any market is from our trade commissioners that are stationed in these offices. Their emails, of course, you can get on our portal, and you can simply shoot them an email, just introduce yourself and ask them what you'll need to know. Okay. So we have 4 core functions. So we have export promotion, exporters development. We also provide trade and market information as well as giving trade advisory services. Okay, so let's talk about export promotion first. So this is a summary of our promotion programs in 2021 by sectors. So we're planning to do 57 events. Of course, depends on the COVID situation. All right. And mainly our events for this year as well as years past mainly focus on ASEAN. So you can see there's 24 events planned in ASEAN covering multiple sectors, followed by Europe and West Asia. Okay. All right. So on to the next function, which is exporters development. So I'm also part of this function. So under exporters development, we have 277 events planned from our various units. Okay. And these are our customized programs. So we have a mid-tier companies development program specialized for only mid-tier level companies, segmentized exporters development program for Bumiputra women and youth, the best exporters program, as well as the exit program. Okay, so their offerings are on the right. Okay, and then we have export facilitation programs, or in simple terms, it's grant. So we have eTrade. I'll talk about more on eTrade later. We have MDG, Market Development Grant, and then we also have SEF, Services Export Fund, especially for service providers in Malaysia. Okay, of course, we also have seminars and workshops. We have our own training unit that is tasked to conduct trainings in regards to exports throughout the year. And we'll also be conducting our e-National Export Day sometime within Q3 of this year. Okay, these are some of the success stories of our various programs in MATRADE. So I'm just going to go through this real quick. All right, so next one is trade and market information. So within the MATRADE building itself, we have our business information center, which is the business library in simple terms. So if you want to be a member of our BIC, you will be given access to business directories, country profiles, tariff schedules, market reports, periodical statistics as well. So our library is in the 2nd floor of the MATRADE building. So once the MCO restriction has subsided, then all companies are welcome to our building to go to our service centers. Okay, we also have Integrated Center for Export, ICE. And then for MATRADE members, we have something called My Export, which is a web-based portal that provides bulk trade information and market intelligence for only registered MATRADE members. Okay, and this one is, the information is very neat and it's very useful if you're looking for market alerts or trade leads especially. Usually, this information will also be shared via email to all MATRADE members, but retrieving information from emails can be hard. So that's why we came out with this portal to make it easier for our members to retrieve this information at their own comfort. All right, so our portal, which is our website, matrade.gov.my. So we have our directory there, products and service directory. We also provide Malaysia trade statistics as well as Malaysia brand as well. Okay. And lastly, our trade advisory services. Also within our office building, we have our Malaysia Expo Exhibition Center. So it's a one-stop center for foreign buyers to source for Malaysian products. Currently, I think there's 500 exhibitors covering 30 industries, and pre-COVID, we have around 7,000 visitors annually, but of course that figure dropped drastically last year. All right, so we also have a trade gallery for those interested in the trade history. So do be a MATRADE member today. It's easy, it's simple, and it's free. So first, just go to our website, go to the online application tab at the bottom and go for Malaysian, okay? And then choose become a MATRADE member, online application, and click register as a MATRADE member. Okay, registration, of course, again, is free. So please, if you have not yet become a MATRADE member, I would highly advise you to become a MATRADE member. And the main reason for it will be explained in my next few slides. Okay, so eTrade Program 2.0. All right, so for those of you that are somewhat familiar with MATRADE, you might have known that we have a program called the eTrade Program before. So eTrade Program is actually a program under the 11th Malaysia Plan that was run from 2017 up until 2020. So it was closed at the end of 2020. So under eTrade program, we aim to accelerate export via e-commerce by helping Malaysian companies to join international e-commerce platforms, where we gave them financial incentive of 5,000 ringgit for them to join one e-commerce platform that out of the 20 that are working with us for that program. Now, after the eTrade program has ended, we have come up with eTrade Program 2.0, and it has recently been approved and been launched on 25th February earlier. So our objective, the first one remains the same. So we still want to continue to accelerate export. The second one, we also want to assist Malaysian SMEs to have a sustainable and valuable presence on cross-border e-commerce platforms through activities such as digital marketing, e-commerce training, online campaigns, promotion, etc. So under this eTrade Program 2.0, we have two schemes. So first is the onboarding scheme, which is 5,000 ringgit. So the onboarding scheme is somewhat similar to the previous eTrade program. So it's 5,000 ringgit for a company to join cross-border e-commerce platform. The difference being, under the onboarding scheme, you can join any cross-border e-commerce platform as long as that platform is cross-border, or you can export through that platform, you can sell overseas. And you can also join multiple platforms with, of course, with a limit of 5,000 ringgit. For example, you want to join platform A, that costs you 2,000 ringgit, and you want to join platform B, that costs you 3,000 ringgit. So you can join both and claim under the onboarding scheme. Okay, and the second scheme is the digital marketing and training, shortened as DMT scheme, that is worth 20,000 ringgit. So DMT scheme is for the purpose of any digital marketing activities for exports and or attending e-commerce training programs. So I'll talk about a bit more details for these two schemes. All right, but before that, the eligibility criteria for the eTrade Program 2.0. So our previous program's criteria remains the same. So a company must be registered with SSM, but they can either be a neighborhood, an enterprise, or even LLP or PLTs. Their product must be made in Malaysia, or at least a registered Malaysian brand. If the company is a neighborhood company, their ownership must be at least 60% Malaysian. Cooperatives are also allowed, cooperative, but they must be registered with Suruhanjaya Koperasi Malaysia, and the companies must still be an SME. So if you are a manufacturing company, your annual sales must be less than 50 million ringgit, or you have less than 200 full-time employees. If you are a trading company, annual sales less than 20 million ringgit, or less than 75 full-time employees. Sorry. So, and then those criteria remains. But for eTrade Program 2.0, we have also additional criteria. So The first one is a company must be a MATRADE member first to be eligible for eTrade Program 2.0. So that's why I highly encourage you to join MATRADE membership during my early slides. Okay, so on top of being MATRADE member, company must also have undertaken our exporters readiness assessment test and have their score available, and they must have also subscribed to our My Export portal. So they must have been taking all these three before they can even be eligible for the program. And a new one is services companies are not eligible for eTrade Program 2.0. So only for companies that have physical products like a manufacturer or trading company. Okay. Additional criteria for onboarding scheme. The company must be at least 6 months in operation. So very, very new company are not allowed. So at least 6 months. And that company must have not received the eTrade incentive during eTrade 1.0 or from 2014 until 2020. So for digital marketing scheme, the additional criteria are the company must at least be in operation for 1 year, and the company must be e-commerce ready, meaning you have already sell on cross-border e-commerce platforms for no less than 1 year. Okay. All right. So for claimable expenses, back in the previous eTrade program, it's still the same amount, 5,000, but in general, we divide it into two. So you have a certain amount for listing or subscription fee, and another certain amount for expenses related to join a marketplace, like photography fee, transaction fee, shipping, etc. So for eTrade Program 2.0, we no longer have this division. So you can use the full 5,000 for these activities, such as one, of course, is for listing fee for one or multiple platforms with maximum of 1 year subscription each, or you can use it for any activities associated to the onboarding of into the e-commerce platform, such as this four, but of course it is not limited to this four only. So the examples are development of mini site, photography services, shipping costs to warehouse facilities, and rental of warehouse or FBA center. And of course, any other expenses associated to the onboarding activities that are not listed here can still be subject to approval by us. So the only requirement for e-commerce platforms that need to be eligible for this scheme is it needs to be cross-border. So as long as that platform that you join allows you to sell overseas, then it is cross-border. Okay. All right. In terms of claim submission and claim, so for onboarding scheme, under the previous eTrade program, so you have to apply first on our online system. So you apply and then you wait for our approval. And once you get the approval letter, only then you will join the e-commerce platform that you have chosen. And after you have joined the e-commerce platform, once you get the invoice, the receipt and everything, you send the claim documents to us and then we'll give you the claim amount. But for eTrade 2.0, we only have a single process, meaning it's a direct claim application. So when you apply for the eTrade program 2.0, so you go to our system, we'll check if you're a MATRADE member first, and then you have to submit your company documents. So I'll show you the list of documents later, as well as your claim documents. So your invoice, your receipt, your screenshots, your proof of being on the platform. And then once you submit, once we approve the application, we'll reimburse you the claim amount directly. So there's no more two stages. So just one claim stage. Okay. All right. So for the digital marketing and training scheme, these are some of the digital marketing activities that we cover. But of course, it's not limited to this because digital marketing is very fast expanding sector. So some of them are content creation, like advertisements, social media content creation, etc. Search engine optimization on Google or Baidu, online advertising space rental, Google Ads, eBay Ads, advertising space rental in marketplaces like Amazon Ads, Key opinion leader, KOL or influencers on social media to promote your products, social media marketing through YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and so on. Also, keywords advertising, KWA in SEO or KWA in marketplaces like Alibaba, for example. Okay. And as for training, we cover any training as long as it is related to e-commerce. So it can be training about account management, digital marketing, fulfillment, etc. And the training can be organized by the e-commerce platform themselves, channel partners, other service providers, training center, government agencies, etc. So it really doesn't matter as long as that training is related to e-commerce. Okay. So we subsidize this accordingly based on the amount, and the number of person is actually based on your EPF statement that you submit during your application. Okay, so submission of application and claim for DMT. So this one is a bit different from the onboarding scheme. So this one is more similar to our previous eTrade, where you have to submit your application first, together with a detailed plan and quotation of your digital marketing activities, as well as training activities for the year. So once we receive the application, we'll have to go through our approval process, and if everything is good, we'll send you an approval letter. So once you receive this approval letter, you can begin your digital marketing activities, also all your training programs. Once you have completed your digital marketing activities or training, only then you submit all the claim documents such as invoice, receipt, report, of course, to MATRADE, and then we'll process your claim accordingly. Okay. As for service providers for digital marketing especially, it can be done either by the e-commerce platform themselves or technology solution providers, TSPs authorized by MDAC only. The list of TSPs are available on our website. All right. And then requirement to provide feedback to MATRADE. So basically this, if I can summarize this, it's basically we want you guys to give feedback to us on how you are doing in these platforms that you join. So basically it's not, the only purpose for this is for us to have data that says this program is effective or not. And then we can bring it up to our stakeholders and say that, hey, this program is good. Do help us to help these SMEs more in the future. Okay. So basically, but we won't share this data to anyone. Okay. Even if we do, we will not share it individually. We will aggregate it all together and no names will be mentioned unless of course there's a need, and in that case we will get your consent first. All right, so the required information usually is actual export sales in RM for the year where you join the eTrade program, the countries that you have penetrated, the products that you exported, and whether or not you continue to release or renew your subscription on the e-commerce platform for the following year. Okay, so these are the documents that you need to provide when you apply for the eTrade program 2.0. So the main documents are SSM documents, audited financial report, form annual return, PF statement, product brochure, and if you're a trading company, letter of declaration of products made in Malaysia. For onboarding scheme, claim documents will need invoice, receipt, as well as screenshot of your page in that e-commerce platform. For digital marketing and training scheme, for application, we'll need your detailed digital marketing plan and or your training programs, as well as screenshot of your cross-border e-commerce presence to prove that you have been on cross-border e-commerce platform for more than 1 year. And for claim, we'll need the invoice from the e-commerce platform or the TSP, receipt from the TSP, full report of your digital marketing activities, as well as if you're doing training, your training attendance sheet and certificate. All right. Application can be done online through our website, matrade.jv.my/en/eTrade. I didn't give a direct link because I would appreciate if you could read more first about eTrade 2.0 before you start to apply. So once you have read everything, you can go to the application and claim procedure tab for a link to the application system. For claim, for the DMT claim, documents must be submitted to us at the following address, and the estimate processing time, at least for now, is for onboarding scheme claim application is 30 days. For DMT scheme application is 30 days after receiving complete documents, and for DMT scheme claim application is 30 days after receiving complete documents. So for those of you who are familiar with eTrade program before, there's some changes within our organization, within our offices. So, but I'm still part of the eTrade program, so you can still contact me if you have any inquiries. Mr. Husni is also still there. We have our new colleague, Mr. Muhammad Naim, who have joined us recently this year, also part of the new eTrade program officer. So our mailing address, level 15 East Wing, MATRADE. I think it's a bit tough for you guys to come to our office now, but once everything subsides, you can always come visit us at our office as well. And that's it from me. Thank you. Do follow us on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube for more information and updates from MATRADE. Okay. And thank you.
All right. Okay, Adhwa, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes. So thank you, Adhwa. Okay, but so before we end this first session, does anyone have any question? You can drop in the comments. So we have one question from Zunaina. I'll show in the screen. So is this program for company that has product to export? How about company businesses involved in services? So Adhwa.
Sure. So for eTrade program 2.0 specifically is for companies that has product to export, as I mentioned before. But in MATRADE, if you are a service provider or in the service industry, you can always try to apply for the Services Export Fund, which is specifically catered for service providers only. So that one has a limit of 5 million ringgit for various activities. So for more information on SEF or Services Export Fund, you can check it out on our MATRADE website. Thank you.
Okay, so yep, Puan Zunaina. So there's an answer for you from Adhwa. Okay, any question from the viewers? We have about 96 viewers now. So if you have, okay. From Ron. And how about trading businesses?
Sure. Yep. We do allow trading companies, but the product that you sell must be Malaysian products. So for trading companies, there's an additional document called the Letter of Declaration of Products Made in Malaysia. That letter can be downloaded from our portal, our website. So that letter, basically you give that letter to your supplier or your manufacturer and ask them to certify that these products that they are selling you are made in Malaysia.
Okay, Ron, I think Adhwa is answering your question. So so far I don't see any question. Okay, yeah, I think anything you can also go to MATRADE website, or maybe you can email Mr. Adhwa yourself, ask more question about the eTrade grant. Okay, so that's all, Encik Adhwa. Yeah, that's all from Encik Adhwa from MATRADE. Thank you so much for joining us. Oh, okay, before that we have one more. Oh, two more. Maybe, Adhwa, can we answer this for a while?
Sure, sure.
If you do FB and Google marketing by ourselves and not through an advertising company, can we submit for DMT?
Okay, so for this one, currently the process is you must go through a TSP and not yourself. But if there are any changes to the process, we'll update it on our website.
So currently they have to go through your TSP so that only they can claim for DMT.
Yeah.
They submit for DMT, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we have another one.
Sure.
Have sent the application, how long to get approval?
Okay, I'm not quite sure which scheme that you apply for, but for onboarding scheme, usually it's 30 days. depending on whether or not the documents is complete. For DMT application, it's also 30 days, but for that one, we have to go through a committee first. So that's why that one will take a bit longer compared to onboarding scheme. Okay, so
Okay.
roughly it's 30 days, yeah.
30 days, yeah. Okay. For company who joined the previous eTrade but did not claim previously due to various reasons, can still join this new program?
Okay, the answer is yes, you can if you did not claim, but we will need to check with our database first to see whether your statement that you did not claim is correct lah. So if we
Hey, wait. I think Mr. Adhwa is stuck. So let's wait for him to reconnect. Okay, I think Mr. Adhwa is having some connection problem. So yeah, just give him a few seconds to answer from Carol. Also next we have Stan, also Tan Buryong. Because unfortunately I cannot answer this because I'm not quite familiar with eTrade program 2.0. So let's wait for him to answer. Oh yeah, he's disconnected. Anyway, guys, so for those who are still watching this live streaming, thank you so much. And then after this, we have one more speaker, Mr. KK, or KK is his nickname. So his real name is Mr. Ko Tak Song. He is all the way from Ipoh, but because of we are doing it live streaming, so he can actually join us today and share some tips and tricks how to maximize your eTrade grant. Okay, Mr. Adhwa is back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Adhwa, sorry. So again, the question is for the company who joined the previous eTrade but did not claim previously due to various reasons, can still join this new program. Can you repeat that answer?
so basically the answer is yes, but we will need to check first. So we'll check from our record whether or not you have claimed, and if it's true that you have not claimed, then yes, you can still apply for the eTrade program 2.0. But actually that particular criteria is only for onboarding scheme. So if you have applied for the previous eTrade, you may not apply for the onboarding scheme, but you are still entitled for the digital marketing and training scheme.
Okay. So next, Stan is asking any guidelines for food products to join the cross-border e-commerce.
I see. As of to date, we don't have any specific product-based guideline yet. We only have guideline for you to join on how to join the platforms itself. But usually for products, it's based on the country that you're selling. So each country have a different criteria, different rules in letting the products in. So before you sell your products on any particular platform, just be sure that your product met the criteria first before you start exporting your products.
Okay. And then few more. Must DMT be local Malaysian company?
Yes, digital marketing and training should be provided by local Malaysian companies. All the TSP, if I'm not mistaken, are local Malaysian companies.
DMT open to GLC subsidiaries or not?
Based on the SME Corp criteria for SME, GLC subsidiaries are not considered SME. So since you are no longer SME, then you are not applicable to join the eTrade program.
Okay. And then the last one, can we appoint digital marketing first, run first while waiting eTrade approval?
All right. So this one is actually it depends on you actually, because the eTrade program we cannot guarantee approval for your application. So if you want to run it first and then you apply for eTrade, if you don't get the approval, you have to, of course, bear the cost yourself. If you are okay with that, then of course you can start your activities first. But if you are dependent on the grant, then it's best if you wait for the approval first.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all the question we have for your session, Cik Adhwa. Thank you so much again for joining us. Okay, thank you so much. Anything, you all can directly go to MATRADE website and ask if you have any other question about eTrade 2.0 program. Okay, thank you, Cik Adhwa. I hope to see you soon in other programs.
All right.
Okay, yep. For those who are still watching, we have one more speaker, and I'm gonna invite him now, which is KK. So KK, come to the screen. All right. Okay, so KK will share about just do it, maximize your eTrade grant. Maybe he'll be sharing a bit, experience based on his experience joining eBay for the past, I think, about 5 years or maybe 6 years, because now it's 2021. So yeah, KK, I'm gonna pass the stage to you. So you have about 45 minutes to share. All right? Oh, your mic. You need to open your mic.
Yep. Okay, mic is on. Share my screen. Share screen. Oops. Okay. So hello guys. I hope you see my screen. So today I'll talk about my experience selling in eBay using eTrade. Okay. So now really is the cross-border e-commerce best opportunity. First thing, why? eTrade 2.0, as you heard just now, is providing 25,000 grant. It's not loan. It's not you have to pay 50%, then later you only can claim it 50%. It's fully covering your costs when you try to do cross-border e-commerce. If you sell locally, there's no such grant. I mean, so such direct grant. Only when you sell cross-border, you have such grant. And basically, it's not hard, Why you want to do cross-border, right? Now, if you are interested in cross-border, I guess you are somehow rather involved in e-commerce already. Like you are selling in Shopee, Lazada, right? You're selling this one. I think Lazada. This is the most recent successful case I did because I want to share with you the most recent what happened rather than a thing happened 2 years before. Okay, so this seller is selling at Lazada at this price. Let's say this 12 ringgit 90 cent bed sheet or 7 ringgit 90 cent the bed sheet. Same thing. Okay, you are doing the same thing, doing what you're doing in Shopee and Lazada. Now, you just need to sell cross-border in eBay or Amazon. Okay, I'm not very familiar with Amazon. Everpix Assist Network will be better, but I'm familiar with eBay. Now, for similar things, you can compare, right? 12 ringgit 90 cent in Lazada, and then you can see that selling in Australia is 34 Aussie, right? That is how much you can times 34 times time 3 is like 100 ringgit. No, it's like 10 times. Okay, so the guy, this manufacturer asked me, sure or not? I said sure. That's why we want to ask you to sell overseas, because we want to sell at 10 times more price, right? So a pillow selling 12 ringgit 90 cent can sell at cross border 9.1x. We did, all the 30.
Sorry.
Hello.
Okay, do you share your screen or not?
I did share my screen.
But we can't
Okay.
see. I think they
Hold
have
on,
seen
let me
yet.
share. Okay. Okay now? Yeah, to start again. Sorry, first time
Okay.
using screen. Yeah. Okay. You can see the screen now? Correct,
Yes.
Okay. So why cross-border is that the price, okay, you see that this is an example I take, okay? Why don't I show you a real example? This is slides, okay? So let me show you a real example, okay? So I open my web, okay? So this guy selling at Lazada, flu pillow, right? Same pillow, 14.90. Okay, because I'm trying to source for a good Malaysian product to join this eTrade 2.0. So I see this pillow selling quite well. So I go and assess to him. I ask him, as anybody who want to do cross border, like just now he said I'm a trader, but where to get Malaysian product? Actually, Lazada, Shopee might be a good place to start. I start here, wow, pillow sell 14.90, not bad. Then I approach them lah. I want to be the Lazada eBay seller using eTrade. I show them the potential in the Australia, okay, and Amazon. They say sure sure ka, betul ni. Okay, then I said let's do lah, let's try. Okay, and we did successfully sell 12 ringgit 90 pillow at Audi 38.49. Okay, and also this another pillow 8 ringgit 90 he sell at Lazada, but we sell this at 22 USD in US through eBay. Okay, so the price, why we want to sell cross border? Because the price is the opportunity there, right? Why don't you want to sell at a place which is 10 times higher, right? And the market size, of course, global marketplace is much more higher than local marketplace. That's definite. That's your Malaysian market only 27 million. Global market, we have eBay, we have 4 major markets, okay? US, UK, Denmark, and Aussie, right? And over these 4 eBay's webpage, ebay.com.co.uk.du. And then the .com.au, there's 182 million active buyers worldwide. It's so many times more than the Malaysian market, okay? So show you some real features. Okay, so here you can see that I just show this. This is a real listing. We're selling at 13.99. Okay, now how much selling in Lazada now? 11.90 in during yesterday lah. Okay, today a bit higher price. Let's say if I source this product 11.90, I can sell this at, but you don't go and source this below lah, because you will be competing with me. Don't do that lah. I'm showing you my source. So transparent. Okay, you can sell at eBay. Same thing, everything same, right? You see now everything same. This one and this one, and we are selling at Aussie 39.99. That is 120 ringgit. Okay, this is our sales track record. Okay, I click on here. See, this is all our sales track record. We just started. This just started last December, so you can see how much we will sell now. And look at the feedback. Okay, we are now of course not selling one product. We sell a lot of quite a number of products. So you can see Malaysian product at the start. I also worried, what if get a lot of complaints lah, customer not happy lah. But have confidence on Malaysian product. You can see that our Malaysian product, if it's selling well in Lazada, Shopee, that means it's competitive. And when you sell overseas, you can see all this recommendation. They actually like Malaysian products, surprisingly. And touch wood, now I have 100% positive feedback. That is very hard in Lazada, Shopee, right? But I'm achieving this in eBay. 100% positive feedback, right? You can see that all the price I'm selling much more higher than the price this manufacturer selling in Lazada. And I help him to do it and sell overseas. And that is the real case. This is a real case which I show you just now. That's why I say anybody can sell. Okay, if you know how to sell at Lazada, Shopee, you should not have issue to sell at eBay. And I've done it. Okay, and not just this one case. There's another case I want to show you before. A lot of these auto parts. Auto parts. They are like been here like 40-50 years already. Traditional business. You see this a lot, cross a lot of streets, right? And the owner, they came in and they come to my class and then they asked me to come and help. So I went to their place. I see their warehouse full of obsolete stocks, right? All these obsolete stocks, they store in the warehouse. And then sometimes they have to sell like per kg. Sell to the scrap material when the stock, the warehouse obsolete stock is full until the brim. They have clear some stock, they sell per kg, right? So I asked my eBay friend the time to come and have a look. And then they tell me that don't sell in Malaysia market, for this type of product. You have to sell on eBay, okay? But at the time, I'm not so familiar with auto products, okay? Like you might not be familiar. Then what do we do? just trial, all right. So we just go and start to take out this old products, clean the box up, you know, and then I teach them how to use to take a nice good photo using my photo proof. Now all this photo is being done by my these sellers, okay, and then we list at eBay, okay. We try to compare the price and then we list at eBay, and I can tell you for the first week, okay, for the first week at the 23rd SKU, they already make their first sales, okay. The first sales is USD 398, which is this big this Mercedes lamp, and that is 1,600. Imagine this one is sitting as scrap material in the corner of a warehouse, because in Malaysia nobody want to drive old Mercedes. But you don't have a market in Malaysia doesn't mean you don't have the market overseas. In UK, US, Australia, they actually like to refurbish. They felt proud to drive a new old Mercedes more than a new Mercedes. So all these genuine obsolete parts is like gold nugget in if you sell at the right marketplace. And I'm very happy to be able to help this seller sell some of his obsolete stocks at very, very good price in overseas, right? So you can see there's so many opportunity in cross-border e-commerce, and somehow now I'm so happy that MATRADE have heard our voice and helping sellers in Malaysia to export overseas Malaysia product. And there's thousands of Malaysia product sitting in Malaysia, not going out, you know, and but by like the pillow which I show you just now. And if they really dare to step up, or you can help them to step up, right, you can actually break through the cross-border market, and supported by MATRADE as well. Okay, Super Ring, some of the casual sellers, of course, you know lah, Super Ring, one of the most popular snack in Malaysia. This is another seller ship from Malaysia, you can see here. So it's another seller from Malaysia. Even belacan, okay, belacan, you can see it now, ship from Malaysia, a wild pack belacan like that. Can also, I mean, not many sales, but you can still sell belacan, okay, right from your doorstep to a country like US, right? Imagine the possibility if you have a good product assortment and you have the knowledge in Shopee, Lazada, then you just have to step up to the world, right? So, and as you understand the MATRADE right now, right, they open the listing to multiple service provider. So I will share with you why we can do it with the Flu Pillow, and it's also a way for you to know how to choose the right service provider. Okay, so you can see, I'm sorry, this one I didn't change the English. Okay, you can see so many service provider in Malaysia now. Which one to choose? Okay, so for us, okay, just give me a chance to just promote myself a bit. Okay, we are the Malaysia NESR partner. Okay, we are invited by MDAC to participate in the National E-commerce Strategic Roadmap Seller Adoption Program. Okay, it means that we play our part to onboard sellers, okay, to overseas market. Okay, of course, we are lucky enough to also be accepted by MATRADE as the MATRADE eTrade 1.0 e-aggregator. Okay, so we hope to be able to provide more of our services and support in this eTrade 2.0. Okay. By the way, we also actively involved in local marketplace. So I think we are only the company in Malaysia. We have Lazada certified trainer and Shopee expert to help you. So in what does it mean? It means that aside helping you on your cross-border e-commerce, we are also able to help provide our humble opinion on your business in Lazada and Shopee. Okay, so we are also selected to attend Alibaba Netpreneur training in Alibaba offices in last year. Okay, and talk about this is I'm quite proud because this is my student result. Okay, during the CTEC Top EC Merchant Awards 2020, coincidentally, the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the champion, all of them have come to my class before, and all of them have given me feedbacks and reviews lah. So you can click on you can scroll down my Facebook and you can see their review video. Okay, so this is another publishment in the Sinju Jipo. Okay, we have helped spread e-commerce. We try our best to help to bring e-commerce to all these rural areas in Malaysia also. Okay, what is a good service provider? Okay, and why we did successfully for this full below. Of course, before we go into the market, right, we need to do a market analysis. So a good service provider and like us, right, we must be able to provide you and market analysis too. So here, normally before we bring the flu pillow in, right, we actually conduct a lot of analysis, like understand who is their competitor, what type of keywords they are used, their market size, who is the seller, who will be competing, what is the average price, their shipping, their location, all this we will be doing. We need to do a market information analysis study, right? So that we know who we are competing, because we need to know what to do, right, to market your product and how to strategize and develop an action plan. And if you have information, then you are doing it lah. If you are doing not, you do not have any information, you are just based on luck. Okay, so your service provider must be able to help you on this, not by just saying only. They must really help you to understand the market condition. Okay, is it probable or not for your product to sell at what price? We don't want to undersell, although we can sell cheaper, but at times I hate to sell cheaper. I like to sell at better price with better profit, but we need to be able to deliver the kind of product to the customer. Okay, so second is that everybody can list your product, right? Just like anybody can list eBay. Okay, but again, can the service provider provide high quality listing services? So if you want to succeed in eBay or in fact in any marketplace like Lazada and Shopee, you must be able to generate a high quality service, a landing page or listing quality. Just for example here, which store will you visit? Okay, I think most of us will say about A. In fact, if there is good listing quality, right, and the graphic content is powerful, right, you will have very high click-through rate. Click-through rate is what does this mean? It means that if a customer see your page or see your listing, will they click on it to give you a chance, for you to convert them to a buyer? If you have very low click-through rate, right, that means you are not providing a very powerful landing page or listing quality to entice customer to click on it, right? So all these have very high click-through rate, but in comparison, you can see all this click-through rate, right? It's still a listing on the page, but you will feel less inclined to click because it doesn't entice you to click. That's why you need to find, if you do yourself, you need to remember, effort really paid. Don't just simply load and just list and then try to sell. If you do not give a very good listing quality, of course your competitive edge is lower compared to other seller which really put effort in this. Okay, this is basic, like 101 of listing, but still you're surprised that many lister, they don't want to put more effort in the content. Okay, of course the third is that if let's say this is another Malaysian product, is the herbal tea, China herbal tea. So this manufacturer come and ask me, I honestly tell you, eBay, the market might be limited to you, because first thing, this is liquid, right? Maybe powder, there's possibility, but liquid is hard in terms of shipping overseas. Second is that this is China, more the audience will be China lah. China like all this, Chinese like all this. So I will always, if the product after we analyze, right, we find that I don't really can do. I think you can go to better platform is better, right? Then by all means, we will recommend you to go to other platform. Okay, like Jocom. Jocom is one of the popular platform in Malaysia, or like Everpix, okay, by Joakim, or there's so many platforms and we know each other. And if I find that our market, eBay or my service cannot help you on this problem, then by all means you should go to the right service provider. And often that we will always provide you the suggestion if you felt that we will not be able to help you much. Okay, that is a integrity of these industry partners. We should be able, we should know whether this product can sell. If it's low chances, but as well push them, help them to go to other better platform. Okay, third, fourth is always provide better, always generate great content. and not asking for lowest listing price. So we try to help this flu pillow by generating good content. Okay, so for example, this normal content, the automotive Malaysia, you might do like that, not just for using Canva, right? Whatsoever, other thing. Okay, if you ask us to do, we have that kind of quality. Okay, you can just compare what we did and what the seller do originally, right? So he thought of course, selling obsolete car products, put some old cars and like that. But we tell them that you must make this banner so cool that people see this banner, they felt like, wow, they have to really look into it, and that is our work lah. This is one of our work. Okay, of course, we also transfer knowledge because some of you have a lot of products, a lot of products in the office, and it's difficult to, and it's expensive to ask a professional photographer or even ship to us to take photo for you. So we have developed a way and a tool set to help you take your own photo, and it look exactly like the professional photos. Okay, just some example here. All these photos, you must take very clear photos. I think if you attended any eBay class or attended any Lazada shopping class, one thing they tell you, top, crisp, nice, very nice photo. Okay, what is considered very nice photo? This one, you can see all this photo, and we will show you how to do it. All this photo is not done by us, it's done by our sellers previously. Okay, and then after you have the clear photo, right, you might add something to it, because in all this listing, there's multiple images. You're allowed to put up to 12 images. Then don't waste the space. After you have this picture, right, you can have like scenarios, graphics, okay, to entice customer to look into it. Okay, and then you also can like this is also another scenario usage, different usage. They can use different gloves. This is for our other client using different product, right? So to show them that they can use this in each scenario. Okay, all this entice customer to give. Psychologically, it add marks, add confidence to the customer to buy from you. Of course, even the specs, okay, all the specs you can do it properly using a very nice presentation. If you can put your product there with the same color tone, and then that also give a confidence point to your customer to buy. Okay, don't think that this is you just need to do a Excel table, just copy and paste there. If you want to go big, you want to have thousands of customers, all these contents is a must, right? And then also, if you do bundling, sometimes you want to sell few items together, you can do it in a very, very attractive way, just like what we show here now. Okay, so like a beginner, they want to learn about yoga, you can actually help the customer to sum up all the necessary product they need to have and sell at one time. Okay, and this is called bundle listing, bundle listing type of presentation. So content is key, and you must be able to generate those wow content. Okay, so back to the real case. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, I will show you the real successful listing. This listing which I show you just now, right? So this is the pillow. Okay, a nice pillow like that. Okay, then after that, now you can see the feel or not, the content. Our pillows made from the natural cotton, blah 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 blah. Just to make the customer feel good and shocked. Kan? Okay, that your raw material. Just you. Some of them, a lot of them, I see them. They just say that I'm using cotton. Just one sentence. Why don't you change it to a graphic design that show that you are using this? Visualize for customer. Bleach free, toxin free, pesticide free, fragrance free, right? Actually, all natural cotton is like that lah. Okay, but of course this cotton is really quite a good quality of cotton. That's why we source from them. Okay, but then you work this out, work this out simple, and customer will feel wow, very good, right? And then comfortable, the cover, just like that, comfortable, breathable, soft, and natural feel. But you help the customer visualize, right? And then all this write up, all this product information, and showcase your logo as much as possible so people remember it. You can see everything here. I'm very proud because I don't want to hide the fact that this is from Malaysia. You can see or not, because this customer has sell quite well in Lazada. So we use their record. It's true. 1 million pillows, 100,000 pillow sales, manufactured in Malaysia, great value, quality control, and Lazada top seller. Because we want to prove that Malaysia product can sell overseas, we don't hide the fact. We tell the customer, in fact, that this is made in Malaysia, and we think that it's worth how much? We think it's worth 39.99. And it sells. Okay, it sells. Look at the sales record itself. Okay, look at the sales record itself. Look at the feedback. Okay, it sells. Okay, Malaysian product can sell at high price overseas. Okay, and I sourced this from Lazada, a local manufacturer from Lazada. So the next thing, you don't go and ask this, don't compete with me, right? I share my secret with you. But you don't compete with me, but you can come and learn from me. Okay, I'm welcome to share with you all my experience, all my pitfall, what I have done before, right? So I basically quantify my whole experience here. First we analyze the business model, then we do market research. After that, we will do costing view, right? What is the cost? What is the shipping cost? How much you need to make to have enough profit or good profit? Then after that, we help you start. We start up our account. We help you listing using the best method and practices, like what I just showed you just now. And then use the right policies and the right marketing tools. And you can repeat what I showed you just now. And my case, that one is just a pillow. Pillow, not high-tech product or whatever. It's just a pillow. Pillow made in Malaysia. Okay. So we always have two stages. Okay. First stage, we would like to discover your selling SKU by listing on eBay. And then if there's a sales, you can you ship freight to them directly. After a while, you will roughly know what type of SKU will sell. Then you have to go into the second stage, scaling your business. That is where Amazon FBA came in, or eBay third-party fulfillment came in, because you want to increase the cost, right? You ship a batch of stock, okay, through sea freight to a local warehouse. Then if there's a sales, you use last mile delivery. That means not freight lah. You use last mile like Ninja went. I mean, in Australia, it's Australia Post to customer. It's faster, it's cheaper, and you can scale your business. It make your product more competitive. But this second stage, I always ask people to test out first, because if you don't test out, you send some not competitive product. Later, you go stuck in the warehouse, cannot sell. Every month also, you gonna charge one. Even you want to dispose the product, also you will gonna charge. So when we move to second stage, we must be quite sure that, hey, we already tested this and it can sell. Okay. So I have 45 minutes. Although I want to share everything in one time, right? It's not possible. So I hope that first thing you go and apply for the eTrade first. Later, okay, you can come to my class 29th and 30th April, okay, 2021, because I think you need 1 month extra to go and apply it, okay. Here, if you apply it, okay, you come to my class, as what Adhwa say, then you pay first lah, but later you can claim back from what is that? You can claim back from MATRADE the amount of money which you spend in learning the secret tips and how I do it. Not just everything I face, I will tell you. In fact, all my audience which have come to my class, right, say that I share until underwear. Like I share to you everything. My course, like where I source everything. I only ask you learn the technique from me, but you don't go and compete with me, please. Don't go and sell flu pillow, Let me at least have some story to tell, But learn the technique from me and duplicate it with other manufacturers in Malaysia. In fact, maybe some manufacturer, those small manufacturer in your area, your industry area neighbor you they want to do, but they don't have the effort or the manpower to do or whatever. You can actually use sub by way to go and approach these sellers and become their partners, okay? And then ask them to sign the MATRADE, the what is that? Ask them to sign that they appoint you and it's confirm Malaysia manufactured products. That's what I did. I go and ask Flu to give me this letter. Then I go and apply the eTrade. And now I'm selling this Flu pillow right now successfully in cross-border e-commerce. Okay. So of course, I also have I have my own YouTube channel. Okay, I just started this to share my experience. So you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and this is my email address, my website, my Facebook, and my contact number. Okay, so as again, I mean, it's not as easy as that you list, then it will sell. Okay, because we know that e-commerce is not just list and you will sell. You have to learn and then find the right way to do it. And again, I have already experienced this and I'm willing to share all the details with you. It's now your time to go and duplicate this with other local Malaysian manufacturer. Okay, so that's all from me today, and you can shoot your questions and I will answer as good as I can. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so someone, can I hand over to you? But really, if right now you have the support from the what is that? The MATRADE, right? It's a very good time to take to try out this cross-border e-commerce, right? Anyhow, if you are a manufacturer, okay, product manufacturer, and you want me to help you, you also can. Okay, you can look for me, we can discuss. Okay, then you can share with me your product, and I'll try my best to put your product in eBay, and let's see whether it works or not from that side. Okay, just like this Flu pillow, he asked me to do for him lah, then I do for him lah, and we got this result lah. Okay, not bad lah. At least a start. Now I got like monthly like 5 to 10,000 revenue for selling this product only. Okay.
Okay.
So it's possible. It's possible. You can get the money from MATRADE. Now it's like people give you money to do it. If you still don't do it right, there's nothing we can do, right? Give you money, give you cara, pun tak nak buat kan? Apa boleh buat lagi kan?
Okay. I think since we are at the end of the session, let's answer some question from the viewers. I'll just pop something. For frozen products, is it easy to ship overseas? Any suggestion if you have any?
For frozen product, you need international cold storage chain, right? You can ship overseas, but it's much more expensive. And I'm not sure this kind of business is suitable for, at least eBay, I don't think it's suitable. Okay, it's more for like you want to ship Hokkaido sushi to Malaysia, right? Right, the kind of business already. That one, I think Alibaba, those by container base will be better, because those container, they have some container, they have the A frozen container, right? But small parcel, how to if it's like I mean can I understand DHL, right? They can do it in 2 to 3 days to US, right? But it's very expensive. Plus the packaging must meet their requirement, having all those dry ice lah, all those, right? But all this add up to the cost, and selling B2C using frozen product, eBay, right? I wouldn't say 100% guarantee you'll fail, but I have no experience doing that. But I have heard people trying to sell frozen durian from eBay to overseas, okay, or even Amazon, okay. But I'm not sure whether at the end the project is successful or not. Okay, so I'm sorry I cannot help this because I'm not in the frozen business.
I think B2C, if you're selling frozen product, is a bit hard. I think B2B should be okay. Yep.
B2B it should be B2B, because it's more cheap to send container A frozen than to send one package, because all this needs special treatment, and it's very expensive, the delivery cost. So you have to sell at a very high price lah.
All right, next question. How to ship our product accordingly to different countries based on orders?
Oh, you can, let's say you want to sell at US, you can just list at ebay.com. At the listing eBay there, they will allow you to ship to different country one. You can set, I can ship to Australia, I can ship to Germany, I can ship to, you can take one. You can select which country you want to ship. And basically, those air freight provider like Aramex, DHL, those I know, right? They send all this to US, Australia, UK, Germany, no problem one. So you basically just have to switch on the option in the eBay selling platform, and then when there's a sales, then you just follow the address. You don't need to worry lah. You just need to worry the cost only. Then the Aramex will counting for you lah.
Okay. I think this one, this next question related to logistics. So hi KK, how to do ensure smooth shipping and custom clearance?
Okay, so now B2C got one beauty thing. Okay, one thing is that every country have all this de minimis. Okay, de minimis means that Malaysia is 500. That means China seller send thing here is below 500, right? Free duty. Okay, similar if you send something below 500 to US, below 1,000 USD, I think 500 USD or 1,000 USD to US, is free duty, right? So because it's free duty, that's why there's no money to earn from checking your product. So at times, they also will not ask you about like if you send a sambal, right? You worry about how to get food certificate for the belacan, right? Right. But if you sell B2C one pack like that, right? Because it's a small B2C, right? At times the custom they won't ask you for the certificate for the belacan, okay, and they let you pass because it's below 1,000 USD. But again, this is not 100% proof, okay. Somehow or other, one day you unlucky, you cannot ask, right, then you just have to dispose the product and cancel the order. Okay, but then we have sellers selling all sort of products. You can check on eBay, all sort of products in eBay, and they can ship. Why they can ship smoothly on the custom clearance? Because they are selling at below the de minimis. So below de minimis, no duties. You don't need to declare for duties. You don't need to tell custom, I want to declare for duties. No, they just see that below you declare, you just only have the commercial invoice below the de minimis. Okay, chop pass, they let you send to the customer. My kilo, Australia sent to Australia one from Malaysia. One also never been stopped by Australia custom, and I have not paid single duties for the Australia customs or even US customs. I've sell few hundreds already, right? Not one time also I have been stopped by them for like ask for certification or ask for me to provide the custom duty. Not even once, because all of my items is like 39, 30 US Audi 50 ready is all below the de minimis. Australia is 800 Aussie. 800 Aussie.
Okay. All right. Okay. So one more question. I think few more.
Just now there's one question you missed already. Okay.
Why did you choose eBay?
Oh, why did I choose eBay? Because I don't, I mean, other platform is good also, you know, because I'm trying to look for a platform which is almost similar to Lazada, Shopee, so that the learning curve is not so high. You know, I'm a Lazada, a lot of those people are, those entrepreneurs in Malaysia, right? They are already selling in Shopee and Lazada, right? So if you're selling in Shopee, Lazada, why not sell in overseas in somehow similar platform? And I find that eBay is very similar to Lazada, Shopee. Okay. I have don't have good experience when using eBay. Just now I share my page lah. All my sellers all my buyers is giving positive feedback lah. I can just only say that you are unlucky lah. Okay. You can see I have 100%. Touch wood, 100% positive rating.
Wow, very
not
nice.
Even one, not even one customer has complained about my product.
Okay.
Of course, there's complaints lah. It just matter how you want to treat the customer lah. Oh, no problem. I give you free gift or I change this for you. Look how far you want to accommodate customer lah. If you are willing to help customer, I believe that every customer can be a good, happy customer. Right.
Okay, I think this one for shipping also. Cost.
How do you? Okay. The cost is not good for me to share here lah, huh? But doesn't worry, I still make good enough profit. Okay, of course the shipping cost is higher than shipping from Malaysia, the local shipping lah. But it's not, if you know the way, right, it's not very expensive as what you think. Because I observe also lah, if you walk in customer you will get that, let's say ship 1 kg to US using a seller, reputable shipper, you might be charged 100, 200 ringgit per parcel. Okay, but if you register yourself as e-commerce seller and get those e-commerce rate package from them, right, the rate is cheaper. Okay, the rate is cheaper. Okay, but it's not good for me to talk about other all those shipping rate in the public like that lah. Okay, if you want, come to my class, then I share with you lah. That will be more better lah, huh?
So you're going to know the tricks, the tips, the tips and tricks. You can join.
Maybe later I will go to see that to do an eBay class.
We will want to offer you that also. Okay. Anyway, can they sell honey?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Sabah tea, Sabah tea, all this. Or in fact, you join my class, right? I will give you the 2 free. I will charge. You can check. You know, we have tools. Type in the keywords. You can see what things in sell in Malaysia. Sell from Malaysia to overseas. Honey, all this you can sell. But again, you have to make your content so impressive that people felt that, oh, this is premium honey. And Malaysia honey, the Kelulut honey, I found that I'm very interested in that also. The Kelulut honey, they call it Kelulut honey. It's a top grade honey, you know, and it's produced in Malaysia. But I haven't really sell myself, you know. In fact, Mr. Brandro, if you produce honey, right, you just say you catch my contact or not. Okay, if you don't have time, right, you send me some honey. I try to help you list, okay, and see whether we can make something. But is it the Kelulut honey or not?
Okay, Dr. Hisham, is it Kelulut honey? If Kelulut honey, give to KK, it will help you. Okay, I don't know. I'm not sure about it, but you means that 399 we can claim back? Is this?
If you must get the eTrade first. I have helped many sellers claim back their 399 already. All the people which have attend the eTrade 1.0, not just start on the eTrade 2.0. The last time the eTrade 1.0, right, every sellers which pay the 399 of class later, 100% claim back from MATRADE the 399. But you must be qualified and approved by MATRADE first time. If you are not qualified and approved by MATRADE, you don't blame me for not being able to claim back the 399. If you apply and approved by MATRADE, my track record during previous eTrade 1.0, I make sure you can claim it. If you cannot claim it, I refund 100%.
Very good. This one very good.
Right. It's not I'm lying to you anymore. Like in front of someone, I'm lying to you. Cannot that one cannot happen, right? I rather return back to you the money.
Okay. He said, anyway, he said yes. Kelulut.
Then you should consider try. I can't guarantee success, but you can send me some of the product. Okay. But you have to come up with the product. You don't ask me to buy the product from you, then sell myself. Then we partner. Okay, we partner. Mr. Brother, we partner. You got my contact, right? Or you I don't know how you send me your contact. Just now I show my contact. You can send me your contact. If you have the product, I can help you try lah. Okay. And by the way, you can claim the money to do all the stuff you want to do with your Kelulut honey.
Fruit jam also can, right?
Fruit jam is a bit common, right? Everywhere got fruit jam, right? So how do you compete? Because it's a top salesman to sell ice to Eskimo. Fruit jam, some fruit jam can sell very well. Some fruit jam cannot sell. Cameron also come out with a lot of fruit jam, right? Whether they can sell or not is how you need to package your whole marketing content. But your product is much more competitive because it's very, very, very general. Fruit jam. And I'm not sure this one you have to try because fruit jam is food, but sometimes you rather to buy local than to buy cross-border. So you must really have very powerful branding. So maybe have some KOL, use the money to get KOL, all this to promote your food jam. Okay?
Okay, and then the last question, KK, your class is online class?
Yeah, there's no choice. MCO only online class. I cannot do.
He's also from Ipoh, so of course we do online class.
Last time I do have offline class. I also go to CTEC for offline class last time also. Okay. But right now MCO almost online only lah.
Okay. Yep. I think there's a very good session with KK. Thank you so much, KK, for sharing the tips, tricks, and I hope that one day we will continue our collaboration. We want to invite you to have a session with CDEC. Okay. So yep. Thank you so much. Anything else?
Just do it. Just do it. People give you money also, you don't want to do it, right? I cannot say already. Last time you say no money, ma. Somebody, have you heard of 25,000 grant before? Not?
No.
No, right? We in the industry, we know, right? And this is like not the digital. Sorry, I don't talk about the 50%, not right. This is full amount, you know. They are giving you full amount. It's not that you have to pop out 50%, you claim back 50%.
Yeah, this is not loan. This is grant.
This is grant, and if you are a taxpayer, right, this is the chance for you to get back your money.
Yeah, and then you get more income from that. Okay?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Thank you so much, KK. I'll see you next time.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Okay, so before we end the session, this session, I'm just gonna share with you guys quickly what is our upcoming program that we have in the schedule. Can we share the screen? Okay, so this is our new program. We call it as PADU, Program Asas Digitalisasi Usahawan. So we have 5 series of program. Shopee, cara menjual di Shopee, cara menjual di Lazada, cara menjual di eBay, teknik asas menjual di laman sosial, meaning that how to sell on Facebook Marketplace, and then how to create a impactful Facebook group, and then how to sell on Amazon. So this is the 5 topics. So but the program is not live yet. So hopefully you will live tomorrow. So if you're live tomorrow, then you can start signing up. The fee is very cheap. It's only 20 ringgit per pax, just a commitment fee, because if you are giving it for free, then you might not join it. So it's a 20 ringgit fee, and then it's limited to 50 pax. This course will be conducted through online, also virtual learning. Alright, so for more information, you can visit www.cdec.com.my/padu, or you can just go to our Facebook page tomorrow, cdec.com.my, CDEC Facebook page, so that you can we will post it over there. Okay, so thanks for watching CDEC live session today, guys. I hope you find something useful during this today's session. So and also don't forget to like CDEC's Facebook page for more info and more free classes that you can join. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye.